Hello guys, my name is Arun and welcome to my channel. This series is a series of tutorials on Python programming, means scientific programming using Python. Okay, now in this tutorial what we'll see is that we'll be seeing a little bit of explanation of how to work with Python notebooks. Okay, now all this time, if you guys notice, we were working with IPython console, the spider editor and everything. Now sometimes you might have you may have a doubt. Okay, what if I need to do some documentation? I just want to do some play around with some code, and I just want to know how they work about with it and everything. Okay, and you also wanted to add a little more text here and there to indicate that okay, this part is working fine, this part is a little troublesome and everything. And if you want to do this kind of options, okay, it's better to have some kind of a notebook wherein you make some addition, alterations and everything, and then from which you can extract the code out and everything. Okay, now for the purpose of documentation and for the purpose of references in the future, okay, there is a tool that is available, okay, that can be used here, and that tool is nothing but your Python notebooks, IPython notebooks. Okay, now when you have your Anaconda installation, when you have your Anaconda install Python within your system, okay, by default your IPython notebook gets also installed. Okay, and this presentation which I have over here is actually made from IPython notebooks. Okay, today what we are going to do is that we'll show you guys what we're going to see is that we're going to see how to write a notebook from scratch and to make it simple. Okay, and this is session 4. Okay, this is a part of the 4 sessions of workshop I conducted in my department. This is actually a remake of the video with a little more enhancements. Today what we are going to throughout this session and in the subsequent videos, we'll be looking at how to work with IPython notebooks, how to make it a presentation, how to do a documentation in IPython notebooks, one demo regarding F2Py, and then going to give you guys a little bit of links in the future regarding if you have any doubts or queries, where to look for and where to get everything. And also I'll talk a little bit about Wakari. Okay, Wakari is an online Python console. Okay, I'll be talking talking about that. Okay, and also I'll be talking a little bit of some takeaway notes, like once you complete all this, what can be done and where to proceed and how to look forward and everything. Okay, that's about it. Now first thing is, okay, we'll have a little introduction. Now in IPython notebook you have in IPython, okay, notebooks, what you can do is that you can write short codes and experiment and document them in your notebook. Okay, now to do that, what you have to do is that open your terminal. I already have my terminal ready. Okay, what you do is that type IPython notebook. There should be space in between. Okay, and press enter. When you press enter, something will happen in the terminal and automatically your web browser opens. Okay, and if your web browser opens, and you will have a big page like this. This is nothing. This is actually the data folder where work directory where I'm working in. Because if you see the terminal, if you see in my terminal, this is the sorry, where am I? Yeah, so if you see, this is the path of the work terminal, and from here I'm launching the IPython notebook. So as a result, okay, you have the work folder being opened in your system, and if you want to go, you cannot go up, but if you want to go to 1 or 2 levels in below, it's possible. And now what I hear is that this is how your thing initially looks like. Your IPython notebook kind of starts with like this. It's just your web browser will have a page called as localhost 8888/3. Okay, it may be slightly different in your system, but it kind of resembles like this. Okay, and this is not a notebook yet. This is just a local host server. Okay, if you want to run IPython notebooks, you need a server to run it. So what happens is that when you open it up, it automatically creates a server in your system, a temporary one. Okay, server, and then it's ready. Now if you want to create a notebook, what you do is that you see this option over here, new, click here, okay, and you'll have notebooks over here. You have an option called as text file, folder, terminal. What we want is we want a notebook. And just a reminder, I'm working all of this in Python 2, okay, Python 2.7, so that's why I'm getting this option Python 2. And if you guys are running Python 3, then you'll get the IPython notebook will show you Python 3 over here. So as for now, whatever we do here, it doesn't matter, because the same principles apply for both series, like Python 2 as well as Python 3. So nothing about it. And just one more reminder, if you guys were installing IPython notebooks through Anaconda Python, then you'll get it through Jupyter. Okay. On the other hand, if you guys are installing IPython notebooks externally, just from the internet through other packages, then this will not come as Jupyter, it will come as plain IPython notebooks. So there's a slight difference, but it doesn't matter, they'll work the same. Okay. Coming on, go to new and click IPython notebook, and what happens is that this is your home directory, and then this is your notebook. Now it's ready. It's plain and simple, and now it's ready. What you do is that once you do it, you see this extra file over here, untitled.ipynb, and that is the file. And if you guys look over here in the data folder, no, where is that? Yeah, you see this new file over here. This file is created just now. This is your IPython notebook in your hard disk or your computer memory, and it's ready over here. And if you want to rename it, double click it over here, and I set this to be demo note. Okay, now this is the demo note, and now it's ready. Now let me explain. Now let's say you wanted to do a little bit of arithmetic, say it's possible. Now watch, if I want to type print, okay, hello YouTubers, okay, if you wanted to print something like this, and you wrote a statement. Now if you want to execute this, what you do is that in your system, in your keyboard, press control enter, and that's it. When you have a statement ready, okay, it'll print the executed with control enter, and all the output of that will be present over here. Okay, and now a little bit of intro over here is that this is actually a cell. Wherein you can write a set of codes and everything, and the cell outputs will be immediately displayed below. Okay, fine. And that's to start with. And each of these cells have a lot of properties like code, markdown, raw and big convert heading, and a lot of cell toolbar types and everything. We'll go to that one by one. Okay, now that's all I have for you guys in this tutorial. This is just an introduction to how to get started. Now in the next tutorial, what we'll do is that we'll actually play around with we'll play around with the IPython notebook much more detail. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.